Alright guys, we're approaching our maneuver to escape Kerbal. Or I guess actually just encounter the one. And then we can work on tweaking it to orbit. So I'm going to hit, I think last time, I don't know, it's not saying it now. But a second ago, or a little while ago, it was saying 2-second burn. So I'm ready for a very quick burn to hook over to the MUN, assuming it's working as planned. Oh, I don't want to do it yet. I don't want to do it yet. Alright, so something happened. Alright, so let's see what... I got too excited. Okay, so this is... Let's get rid of this, and let's see what we have. So this is going to arc us to encounter the MUN. Good. Alright, so we're ready to encounter the MUN. That's going to be in 1 day and 5 minutes. Okay, so let's go ahead and while we're out this way, let's take a look at our other buddy that's out here somewhere. Where is he? Oh, over here. Orbit, switch to. Let's see when this guy. So he still has 4 hours until the interesting. Okay, well, what? Huh. 4 hours until. So this one has 4 hours, and the other one has what? How many days? It was 1 day. Let me verify before I figure out which one I'm attacked to first. So this one doesn't have a maneuver plan, but so in 1 day it's going to encounter the MUN, and then I have to make an orbit. Okay, so cool. So we will switch back to this one, who actually has a maneuver it needs to do in 4 hours. 20 seconds till burn. I have my fingers ready on the shift and the X key because I believe it's a short burn. It's not telling me now for some reason, but I believe it's a pretty quick burn. So we have 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1, fire. It's a 10-second burn. I don't know if I'm going the right speed or not, but that's right. So we're going to kill it now. So now we have killed it. Let's go ahead and look at the map. Oh, let me get rid of this. So now we are... This is us. Let's see if we are going to encounter. I think we are not. Let's see. So this is our apoapsis is gigantic. Where is our periapsis? I don't know. It must be. I guess if they don't tell you, then it must be that you're actually running into the planet. I can't really tell what is going on here. I think it's pretty sure it's close by. I don't know. So in 4 hours is when that would be. So let's go ahead and look at our other guy that we have out by the MUN, which is lunar guy. So let's see. Let's switch to them. So 4 hours until the other one reaches. So we have, and then we have 1 day for this. So we'll go ahead and return back to the orbit. This guy, the orbit 9. Switch to, and we'll go ahead and have this guy land, and then we'll go back to our lunar lander, or lunar lander. That was the name that Zisto gave to his guy. Mine is the MUN lander. So we'll go ahead and speed up time, and we will as it gets closer, we can see if there's anything we have to do to actually get it to land. I can't really tell from this, looking at it, if that intersects with the planet. Not really sure. But let's go ahead and speed up time. So you can see this one, this guy's stuck, this one's on its way back, and then these will eventually encounter together. But then that one still has a day, and this one, I need to slow down time a little bit. Let's go ahead and slow down time to regular. And let's see what we have here. Yeah, that looks like it does intersect. So that will land. That will land shortly. Or by shortly, I mean in 30 minutes. So I'll go ahead and speed up time. And I believe it'll automatically switch back to regular speed once we enter the orbit or enter the atmosphere. But I'll go ahead and watch it just in case. So we'll go ahead and head back in. And then the other guy is still doing okay, good. So slow down time because I'm not sure what's going on. Alright, well, how's this guy doing? Good. So I still have some fuel stuff which I don't need. So I think I will go ahead and rotate this way and then just drop them off. I'll stage to the next spot. You're coming home, Anton. Alright, let's go ahead and I guess after all this fiery badness happens, I will stage, get rid of all that stuff, and then we'll land in whatever this blackness is that you guys probably can't see. So I'll go ahead and stage now. Let me think. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, they'll fall a little faster because I think they're heavier. Good. And we'll deploy the parachutes. Alright, so we successfully... Well, we haven't landed yet. Oh, I guess I think the other one blew up just because I had a fuel tank in there. So that's something to consider is on our way back with the other thing, if we make it all the way to the Mun and back, we don't want to land in the water because I don't have any Separatrons or anything for that particular vessel for the water. So we'll go ahead and let this guy land, and I'll come back to you guys when it lands. Alright, we have landed. It's tipping over, but I think that's going to be okay. So Anton has successfully, Anton and the rest of the crew have successfully orbited the Mun and returned. Good job, team. We got 134 science from that. The big ones being the materials bay. Alright, good job, team. So now we can do some more research. Actually, let me double check to make sure this guy doesn't need my attention. The Mun lander. So you need my attention in 1 hour. So I have a little bit of time. It's an interesting little weirdness there. So we'll come back to you in a little bit. So let's go over to the Space Center. That one might be a little tricky because I'll probably run out of the other engine. Although I think it was a quick, pretty small burn. Let's go ahead and look to see what research we can do. Do we see anything in here that we wanted to... We don't quite have enough anyway, I guess. So, was there anything else that we wanted to get? Let me double check. Okay, so it looks like what I actually want is a extendable ladder, which is this. So I'm going to actually need a little bit more science before I can buy that. So let's go ahead and come out here. And let's go to our... Oops, I wanted to not click on that. I wanted to click on this building right here. Let's jump to this guy. And we will hop into the map here. And let's go ahead and get to the Mun encounter. So let's speed up time a little bit. And it has 1 hour to do that, so let's speed it up a little more. Still going really slow. Alright, let's speed it up a little bit more. Seems like he's not moving. I guess this is probably like the end of the arc, so it's probably... There he goes, now he's starting to move. That's the craziest orbit I've ever seen in my life. So it's going to be kind of a weird orbit, so that might be hard to properly get back. But hopefully we'll see what happens. This will speed up even more. Alright, so once it gets into that section, now it's in that orbit, so let's go ahead and slow down time. So this is, or at least it's not in orbit yet. We need to, do we want to orbit and land, or do we just want to try and land? I guess that's an interesting question. Okay, what do you think? What do you think, Jebediah? You want to just try and land? Are you ready? God, I'm nervous. This isn't going to work very well, is it? So let's go ahead and let's try and plan this out. So I think, oops. So that's a really small orbit. But that might give us a little bit to try and plan a little bit. I don't know. It doesn't really have an atmosphere, so I'm not too worried about I can't really see what's going on here. There's too many things going on, but let's just try that. So we will try and head over to the blue dot. And I might, with the tanks running out, it might mess things up a little bit, but let's roll with it and see what we can do. Hopefully this will work out okay. So I will, I'll adjust this, and then let me come back to you guys when it gets a little closer. Alright guys, 50 seconds left. I'm going to do no space bar. Well, maybe eventually, but so just make sure time's regular speed. So throttle up, and then if need be, I'm going to switch to the other engine. We have 30 seconds. Here's the MUN. I'm very close to it. I'll need to get rid of these engines anyway before I can try to land. I don't really know how landing is going to work. Very nervous. This is sort of a not fully thought out concept. We have 15 seconds before the burn. Hopefully this will work. If not, I really appreciate your scientific efforts, Jebediah. We have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, burn. Alright, switching. Burning still. So it's going to take a little longer for this burn. It's now, it says a minute. But hopefully this, it's still on target for this. So we'll see if I'm ready with X. Okay, looks like we are now orbiting the MUN. So I can probably just kill this engine, actually. Let me just kill it and look to see what we have. So we do have a really weird orbit around the MUN. So let's keep it going. Because I think this will help fix the orbit. Although I don't want to run out of fuel. Is this helping the orbit? It is. Okay, good. So I'm going to keep on letting it burn. This is trying to get a tight orbit around the MUN. I don't need to use up all the fuel because I want to try and be able to get off this guy. So let's go ahead and check this. So it's still shrinking. And I might, yeah, I guess we have plenty of fuel. I mean, the tank is pretty big. So we're gonna go ahead and kill it. And what do we have? We have another orbit around the MUN. Might as well look to see if we can look at any goo and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and we'll keep it. We'll do a crew report. How is it, Jebediah? You like it? Okay, cool. Let's send it. Wait, that was rename vessel. What? No, I want... Oh, it double-clicked. Interesting. My mouse must be acting up. Okay, so we have this tank. We have our legs. We're now orbiting. So what we want to do... How high is this? This is pretty low. So let's try and add a maneuver, I guess. And we will try to land. If we do this, does that do anything? It does not. We want to... let's go ahead and reset that. Let's add a maneuver node. Oh, no, it does that thing again. I wonder why it does that. Maybe it's because of the way I'm switching the two. It doesn't... Alright, let me get back focus again. Orbiting the Mun. I'm excited, guys. I don't really know how to properly land. Okay, so we actually passed that. So okay, so on our return trip around, which is, I mean, it's only gonna be an hour anyway. So let's go ahead and say at the lowest point, we'll add a maneuver, and then we will try to land. So that will intersect us. Let's try and land. Let's do... Oh, we don't want to escape. Alright, let's see what that does. I don't really know what that's going to look like when we land. And as we're going... Oh man, I don't know how long the burn is going to be. He doesn't want to tell me. Let's go ahead and position ourselves. I'm not really sure if this is going to work, but it'll be fun either way. So let's find the blue dot. It's going to be around here someplace, right? Maybe it's up this way because we're going down. Nope, it's the other way. This guy's actually pretty maneuverable. It's pretty easy to position it. Where's the blue dot? There it is. Okay. So I will maneuver over to that and then wait till I get closer to the burn, and then we'll see how long it is and we'll see if we can land. Once it actually changes the maneuver, I'm going to I guess change directions and then try to throttle just a tiny bit to actually land, put down the legs, and then hopefully we can land safely. The landing is the hardest part, I think. I think taking off, assuming that this has enough thrust to actually do that, shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. And then hopefully we have enough to get back and we can win the game. I mean, win the race. Alright, so I'll catch you guys in a little bit. In about 45 minutes. 48 minutes. Alright, guys. So we're approaching it, and I decided that in case this is a failure, I'm going to actually transmit... I'm going to review this information. Going to process it in the science lab just in case, because I want to get those extra stairs, and so I want to make sure I have enough science to be able to accomplish that. So let's go ahead and transmit that. We'll go ahead and leave that inoperable. We have a couple more anyway, and we'll leave the other pods. We'll leave the other things for when we're actually on the planet. Crew report. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, so I just wanted to pop in with you guys and tell you that before I actually get up to the maneuver. Well, let's go ahead and I guess, well, you're already here. So let me see if I can fast forward to it without going over. So we're approaching it, we're approaching it, we're approaching it. All right, 1 minute. We'll slow down some. All right, we're gonna go back to regular time at 30 seconds. And now we're at regular time. The maneuver. Oh my god. Alright, so I need to shift. I don't know how long of a burn it's going to be. But hopefully it is accurately calculating the engine I have for what I need to do. And then in 10 seconds I'm going to do a burn and try and land on the Mun. We'll see how this works. I bet I crashed. I'm going to take bets. And go! So it's a minute and a half burn. Interesting. That's really scary. Alright. Okay. Well, maybe that's too long of a burn. Maybe I did too steep of a of a thing. I don't know. It's really hard to say. I guess... Oh, okay. It looks like we're out of orbit. So we are descending. So I think if I kill this and prepare for landing, maybe I'll wait until I'm a little bit closer, I guess. But I think I'm now descending to the Mun. But I want to be the other way around. So I will get a little bit closer and then turn myself around. We are still pretty high up. But let's go ahead and kill the engines. Flip around because I'm getting nervous. So we want to be facing straight up. The other way. Oh my god. I feel like I'm falling. So we'll see. Put out the legs. Put out the legs. Oh no! Too fast. So I needed to... Oh, poor Jebediah. So, the lessons from this experiment is once it switched to not orbiting anymore, I should have turned around and then throttled a tiny bit until my descent was very, very low. And then maybe I wouldn't have died. Wah, wah. Alright, let's return to this space station. Poor Jebediah. He died again. Okay, so it didn't say we got any science from the trip because it blew up, but we did get some science that was sent. So do we have enough for the ladder? We do. We have 3 over. Alright, awesome. What is this? Some more stuff. It'll take a long time to get into this anyway. So now we can, I guess we'll end this episode here on not a high note because we lost 3 guys, but at least we learned from the experience, and we at least touched surface to the Mun. Unfortunately, it was at a fast pace, so I need to adjust the rocket. I'll have to rethink how I'm going to actually do the landing part of it because I don't think it's going to work. But at least now we have a longer ladder, so we can do more stuff. So I think I will end this episode here. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.